Hello everyone. So this video is all about the chapter Student Mobs of BSc English Semester 3, and this chapter was written by J.B. Priestley, and the summary of J.B. Priestley, it was given here. J.B. Priestley was an English novelist, dramatist, essayist, radio and social commentator, and also screenwriter. The writer shows his disappointment on the disruptive behavior of the student. He feels that students who are responsible for violence should be treated as other sort of agitators creating disturbance to the society. So in this chapter, he advises that ignorant and stupid students are to be sent to homes and be not allowed to receive higher education at public expense. He feels that students are wasting their time and also others' energy and money. It is a fact that parents sacrifice their basic needs to give quality education to their wards. He advises that students should develop a sense of responsibility. They should stand at the last place instead of the first in creating howling destructive mobs. He suggests students not to burn the books but read them. So in this from this we get to know that J.B. Priestley was an essayist and a novelist. So he is the author of the story Student Mobs, where he tries to express his views on the disruptive behavior of the students, which is responsible for creating various violence and becoming an agitators to the society. So he gives a statement that the students must not waste the money, time and energy of their parents. Instead, the students with such kind of behavior must not be sent or receive the higher education and must be sent to the homes. And he also explains about the hard work that each parent goes through in order to provide a quality education for their wards, that means to their children. And he also insists the students not to burn the books, just to read them. In the next that is given here, so let us see the next para. Most often, angry student mobs demonstrate through streets with banners, slogans, breaking windows and smashing cars, burning books and furniture, and terrifying children and women on their way. Such demonstrations shall not be shown on the TV. If it continues to be shown, the culture and civilization cherished for centuries shall be spoiled. The writer predicts that these demonstrations against governments might be organized by themselves secretly on a mob basis. The destruction of public property is inexcusable. When two official policies clash, embassies are instantly surrounded by students and attacked in a political circus. He believes that it may be part of a government policies and they unethically involve students in violence. Priestley anticipates that ambassadors will have to move in tanks and students will be given machine guns and flame flowers in the future. The writer witnesses the faces of the student illuminated by burning cars and books. He is certain that it is not the political enthusiasm but a mad delight in destruction. So from this we get to know that he tells us that destructive behavior of the students is only because of the provokingness, or it might be because of getting influence from others, and also tells that the students with such behavior starts coming over the roads and they start telling slogans and they break the windows and also damages the public property. So this violence cannot be bared by the people, and it is the destruction of the public property is inexcusable. So this is what the author says, and he also says that there are governments and various institutions that were responsible for provoking or the violence behavior of the students, where they try provoking or try to influence the students, where the students try to come over the roads and start playing slogans against the governments or the institutions and start destroying the public property. So this is what all the author says, and he also states that this kind of violence must not be shown on the TV, and he also states that even in the future the students will be given machine guns and flame flowers in order to fight against the institutions or the other governments, etc. And in the next Priestley feels the contrast between the rough life led by him, the boy in his native village, and the excessive violence in the present times. There were fights in the schools in his boyhood, but there were no heartlessness or hatred of life. There indeed were fights between equals, but helpless people were never harmed. But now the young arrive, eager to destroy, not to create. Some among them might not even belong to human race. So in this he states, or he explains about his childhood, how his childhood was, and he makes a contrast between the rough life led by him and the present situation where he sees many harsh conditions or the harsh situations where the people are becoming violent because of various reasons and showing hatred towards each other. And then last para, simplicity, humbleness and discipline were the characteristics distinguishing marks of a student in the ancient times. There are many reasons for this turbulence among students in their tender ages: hydrogen bomb, bad homes, no religion, irresponsible parents, boring environment, etc. The right attitude towards students, which could be adopted by all members of the community, may only bring change among the young students of these days. So the last para tells that humbleness and discipline were the characteristics of a good student or the marks of the students in the earlier times. And he also states there are many reasons for the students in these ages where they feel boring, and many other reasons for such kind of violent behavior. And he also makes a statement that the right attitude towards a student can be come from a family or by changing the attitude or the community or the place where he or she lives. So this is all about the chapter Student Mobs, written by the author J.B. Priestley.